Hey everyone, this is Organic Dairyman, and today is Monday, September 3rd, Labor Day. Yes, I just want to say a happy Labor Day to all the my fellow dairy farmers out there who are laboring away on Labor Day. Yeah, as you can see, I was just chopping some hay. It was just a little bit, left. I mean, I'm all done chopping hay now, so it was about a load and a quarter. That was the last little bit in that wagon there. It was about a quarter of a load there, and then I got another full load there. So we are officially done chopping third cutting hay. So now we just gotta wait for fourth cutting hay to grow back. So I suppose probably sometime in October we'll be doing fourth cutting. Hopefully we get some rains and keep a little bit of heat yet, so we get the fourth cutting coming back good. So yeah, so that's this is pretty much all that we filled. Well, obviously we got to put this last load and a quarter in here yet, and I don't even know how many folds are on here yet, and there's not a whole lot left, so that's not too bad. This bag, basically, it was a used bag, a bag that we had cut off, a 200-foot bag, and there was about 150 feet left. So it's gonna work out, pretty close. It's not gonna, there might be 10 feet of that bag left, but it seems like that plastic, we always find a use for it. Like if it's a piece of equipment or something we got to cover up outside, it works great for doing things like that. So if you don't have enough space in the shed, like for something, we can, like a piece of equipment like a corn planter or a planter or something like that, something just like that, we could cover up and use the plastic for that. But yeah, so yeah, it's nice to be finally done with third cutting. I don't know here probably what's gonna happen. Probably about a week we're probably gonna start chopping corn silage. I don't know if you can see that field right over there. It's about I think it's pretty close to a 25-acre field, approximately 25 acres. And yeah, that whole field's gonna get chopped for corn silage. So, and then obviously we're gonna put it in the silo over there, is what we'll fill up. And so yeah, we'll get the silo full, and hopefully we could fill that whole field fills the silo. It would be nice if a little bit of left over. Maybe we could do a small bag. I don't know. Well, we'd have to borrow somebody else's bagger, because as soon as we get done with this bagger, actually the guy that owns it, he wants it back. He's gonna take it back over to Minnesota, and there's a lot of other guys that use corn silage. So I don't know. Maybe we could borrow somebody else's bagger. We know of other people's that have a bagger that we could just borrow temporary if we needed just a quick, put a little bit of stuff, do a little bit of corn silage, but in a bag. But I don't know, maybe we won't have that much. I don't know how much corn silage we're gonna have left over. So or if what's all gonna fit in the silo for sure. But main thing, as long as we get the silo full and we get it at 65% moisture. Last year, when we chopped corn silage, the biggest problem that we had last year was we had a lot of rains in September, late August, early September, and it was just way too wet to get out in the field. Well, it finally quit raining, and then after it quit raining, we got a frost, and so the corn started drying down really fast. And I don't know, I think a lot of the corn silage we got put up at maybe 40% moisture in the silo. We tried running water with it, it still wasn't enough, and it was still even wet. It still got stuck, I don't know, a dozen times at least chopping corn silage. It was miserable last year trying to do corn silage because of all the moisture in the ground. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't any fun. So anyways, yeah, this year hopefully we're gonna get it put up at 65%. 65% moisture is the ideal moisture you want to get it put up at for corn silage. And so I mean, the corn this year, it's maturing faster than last year, so, and we haven't gotten a lot of rain yet, so I hope that when we start next week, it doesn't start raining all of a sudden. We can't get out in the field to get it. But yeah, it was a struggle last year to get the corn silage chopped. Last year we ended up chopping more corn that we were going to combine versus the original stuff we were going to or chop, because the one field was too wet to get into, so we had to swap things around. But I guess we made it. But so anyways, yeah, yep, we're all done with that. And I know it's just been cloudy like this all day so far. The sun's been trying to poke through, but it doesn't seem to. There is a clear spot right there, but I guess it is what it is. So yeah, I was busy working on Labor Day. Yep, so that's the way it goes. You gotta, like I said, that one video, you gotta make hay when the sun shines, regardless of what holiday it is. The job's gotta be done. You know, so we gotta work. That's just the way it works. And if we don't get our hay put up right, it doesn't make haylage. If it doesn't make haylage, then we'd have to go and kind of dry bale it. But we want it in a bag, so you know, we like to feed it that way because it works best to do haylage. So for us, anyways, that's what we like to do. We prefer. But I just, you know, I know tomorrow they're talking a good chance of rain on Tuesday, so it's just that sometimes when you do dry hay, it's just that you have to, like, you know, you gotta let it sit and wait to dry out. And the reason, like, you know, that's why we like to chop it, because you could basically cut it down one day and the next day you could start chopping it and put it in a bag and it's done and over with. It's just quicker that way. You know, it works out because we have cattle. If we didn't have cattle, or cattle to feed the hay to like that, it'd be a different story. Yeah, we'd have to do dry hay then, but you know, it is what it is. So I guess that's just the way it works. So anyways, I gotta go finish up some of the last of the morning. I know it's afternoon, but we gotta finish up some of the last. I think it's like it's after 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now. So, but I gotta finish up some feeding chores. Feeding the young stock yet, then I'll be done with the feeding for the day. But we just wanted to get that done so that way get this hay chopped before it you know, it could start raining out. You know, I know they said there's a slight chance of rain this afternoon, so we wanted to get that done. But yeah, so anyways, basically this week we're just gonna obviously we gotta put the last stuff in here, get this bagger off, and get this bagger back to the owner over there in Minnesota. I think my brother, he might have to take it down to Wilmer, Minnesota again, and meet the guy there. The guy that owns the bagger, he lives in a town called Norwood, Young America. That's the name of the town in Minnesota over there. But yeah, so you got to do that, and basically once we get done with that, then we're just gonna work on getting the silo ready. We gotta get the silo, get the unloader up into the silo, so we could, you know, put silage in there and get the silage cutter ready. Get the blower on the silo, just get everything ready, and I'll try to document that during the week. Keep you guys up to date what's going on with all that work and stuff that we got to do. So yeah, so just get things ready. I know the corn, my brother, he looked at the corn and it's starting to dent now, so by the end of the week it should be, a lot of it should be dented, and you kind of want to get it when it's good and dented. You know, you don't want to get it too dry, you don't want it too wet either, because otherwise it starts juicing in the silo. So you got to be careful on that, so you don't get it too wet. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're gonna do this week. Like I say, I'll keep you all up to date what's going on here. So anyways, I think that's about it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, drop it down in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to respond in a timely manner back to you. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Organic Dairyman, and please check out all my other videos. And thanks everyone for watching this video, and thanks to everyone thanks to everyone that has subscribed to my channel. And if you want, tell a friend, share my videos, whatever you want to do. I don't know, I guess that's that's about it. And hope everybody out there enjoyed their Labor Day, even if you were working or if you were taking the day off, whatever you were doing. Hope you enjoyed it. It's unofficially the last day of summer, unofficially, but I go by the actual date on the calendar, I guess, in the middle of September. But so anyways, I guess that's everything, so I will catch you later.